channel. In this video I wanted to talk about some things you can do in nursing school or before nursing school so that you can get a work from home job when you officially become a registered nurse or an LVN. So there are many positions out there to help you get ready for these work from home positions. And by work from home, you can be a case manager, you can be an appeals nurse, you can be a UM nurse. So under that umbrella is a prior authorization nurse, concurrent review nurse, an inpatient review nurse. Different companies may have different names for the UM nurses or the UR nurses. So here's some things that you can do to prepare for those roles before nursing school or while you're in nursing school. Try to get a job, first of all, in an insurance company. You can be a representative in a call center dealing with member issues, or you can be a claims examiner processing claims that are either commercial insurance or your state's Medicaid program insurance. So commercial insurance means private insurance. So you want to get some experience in either private insurance or the Medicaid side in your state. Look for part-time positions if you're in a nursing program. Look for part-time positions if you already have a job and you're going through some of the prerequisites required for nursing. So just kind of look out for those positions. A good place to search would be Indeed. But then also they're starting to get fraudulent as well. Some people are posting fraudulent positions. So just make sure. I would either go through Indeed and just really vet out those postings, or go straight to the insurance company's website, because they're going to be more for real than Indeed. Other than that, you can get a state job. So there are part-time positions with the state. I do have a video on how to answer some of the questions that they may be asking you, because I was a manager working for the state, but it also depends on the type of position. So some of the state departments here in California that would be good to work for and then segue into a work from home position, or give you some of that medical background or medical background so that that would look good on your resume as a nurse, would be the Department of Public Health. There are nurses working for the Department of Public Health, Department of Healthcare Services as well. There are nurses working for them. So I would look into those positions. CDCR, California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, also have medical staff working for that department as well. There are doctors, there are nurses as well. They have peer review committees, and that's mainly centered around the medical care given to the prisoners. But look into those state departments or the equivalent in whatever state that you're in. Another option is to work at a hospital. Any position that would deal with billing. So patient registration is a position within the hospital when you go to the ED or the ER, and they register you before you get seen by the doctor. Those positions are 24/7 as well. So you might want to take up a position doing that. Another position, just a side position, for those of you not even interested in working from home, would be a transporter or a CNA in the hospital, to get your foot in the door at bedside when you become a registered nurse. When you want to work from home, you will need about a year of experience working at bedside. So be prepared for many postings to say that, but what you are really looking for in these insurance companies when you go to apply. And this just doesn't apply for insurance companies. You can also work for CVS as a case manager. They might have other positions there available as well. You're looking for a blurb that says, however many years of bedside or acute care experience, or the equivalent of. Or the equivalent of is your magic key phrase there, because you want to go for those jobs and you want to impress upon them how many years of experience you have working in insurance or other things in the medical field, or anything dealing with claims billing. They want to know that you kind of know a little bit about how insurance works, how billing works, how providers bill, how that whole world works. So whether you're in customer service somewhere, dealing with billing or member interactions, members meaning you're working for an insurance company, and you deal with members. When you try to become a UM nurse or an appeals nurse, they will ask for that at least 1 year of bedside experience. There are other companies that ask for 5 years of bedside experience, but we're not looking for that. You want to get your foot in the door as quickly as possible. And if you're some of my older nurses, that this is a second career for you, it may come as a shock to your system about how much physical work is required of you when you work bedside. And if you ever find yourself wanting to transition to a work from home position, then these would be the jobs for you. Not only just for my older nurses, if you are a younger nurse as well, and you go through clinicals and you follow your nurses, or you are a CNA and you see how things are done, and you're not interested in working at bedside, then this is for you too. If you are a pregnant lady, a pregnant woman, and you are currently trying to get through nursing school, but you feel as though you would want to transition to this type of work from home job, this is the job for you. If you just want to be with your family, this is the job for you. These are reasons why you would want to work from home. If you have a disability, if you have an ailment, if you have an autoimmune disease, but you're still a nurse, bedside isn't the only way to go. So I'm giving you some options here on what you can do. Don't let schooling or any other video tell you that to be a true nurse that bedside is what you need to do. It's not. You put in your time at bedside, I guess you can say, and then you can transition elsewhere. You don't exactly need to leave the profession. You can employ, your skills are needed elsewhere. You can even get a higher degree as a nurse practitioner if you want to. You'd have face-to-face interactions, but you would do less of the brunt work of working at bedside. There are other alternatives and other ways that you can go. You can become a family nurse practitioner if you wanted to. You can become a nurse in informatics if technology is more of your thing. Just go for it. Whatever it is your passion is, you don't have to stay at bedside. I know that they impress this upon us when we're in nursing school, but it isn't the only way. If you are a new grad, don't be afraid to transition to something else. Bedside is not the end-all be-all. That's my basic overall message, and hopefully you have found this video helpful on some tips and ways that you can get your foot in the door in some of these other companies, so that you can, or other positions, so that you can hopefully transition into a work from home position after you put in your 1 year at bedside. If there are other positions out there that don't require a 1 year experience at bedside at the very least, please do put it down below so that you can help the rest of the nurses that are looking for a work from home job immediately. Okay, hopefully you found this helpful. I hope you guys are having a great day, great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.